We did it, boys. And girls. And girls. Don't let me leave out the girls. I always just say boys, man. What do you want from me? What is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Josh P. Welcome to the video. Let's go! Yo, I'm speechless, right? I'm speechless. We beat the New England Patriots in Foxborough, Massachusetts. We weren't in the link. Actually, it was probably better off that we weren't in the link. We beat them. We beat them. We beat the Patriots. And all day at school. All day at school day.
Oh, the Patriots team that the Eagles beat today, they were so plagued with injuries. Oh, man,
They're missing Deion Lewis, Gronk, and Edelman. Okay, look, Deion Lewis, great. All right, Deion Lewis, whatever. Gronk and Edelman, though, all right, okay. Although I do believe Edelman is only as good as he is because of Tom Brady. He's like a Welker, in my opinion. But Gronk is the real deal, obviously. We still beat the frickin' Patriots. We beat Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. You can never count those two out of a game. They could have, like, literally shit. They could be playing Tom Brady versus 11, and he would win, like, somehow. I don't know. Belichick would call something, like, it was crazy. All right, so we start off the game. We're down 14-0. They try this weird drop punt onside kick. Doesn't work. We get the ball back. Sam Bradford leads us up the field. Touchdown pass to Zach Ertz. Amazing catch. 14-7. Couple seconds left in the first half. Blocked punt by Chris Maragos, who, in my opinion, MVP candidate for that game. I wouldn't give it to him, but he's an MVP candidate for that game. Najee Good picks it up, runs it into the end zone. 14-14. Patriots get the ball back at the half. They go 3 and out, I think, or what, I forget what happened, but Malcolm Jenkins runs down the field, or picks it off on the 1-yard line, runs all the way down the field, jukes out Tom Brady, makes him look like a full 99-yard interception for a touchdown. Longest of Tom Brady's career. Longest of his career. Next drive, Patriots go 3 and out, punt it to Darren Sproles. Touchdown. Darren Sproles. The Sproles train runs for a touchdown. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. You move on, right? You keep going in the game. At this point, I think it's 28-14. Sorry if you're hearing voices. People upstairs are being really loud. It's pissing me off a little bit. Nothing I can do about it. I got to record this video. I'm too hype. Sam Bradford drives down the field again, delivers an absolute strike. And I think everybody was so caught up in the game, so caught up in the craziness that was going on, that they didn't realize how well Sam Bradford played. His strike to Ertz was a beautiful throw. And his strike to Jordan Matthews was one hell of a throw. I mean, he put it in only a spot that the frickin' Jordan Matthews could catch it. I mean, it was perfect spot, perfect placement. Yeah, he only threw for 120 yards. People, can you shut the fuck up? People are so loud. I'm so sorry if you can hear that. I don't think you will be able to, but if you can hear that, I'm very sorry. What a dime, man. What a dime. 35-14, Patriots run down the field, touchdown to Scott Chandler. They kick the onside kick. Zach Ertz, who made a great play in the first quarter, or first half, drops the onside kick. I'm like, yo, Zach, you could have just cost us the game right there, pal. You could have just cost us the game. They go up the field, they score again. At that point, we get the ball back. They tried another onside kick. Riley Cooper coming up clutch, knocks it out of bounds. We needed to convert on third down, on 3rd and 11, after we got the ball back. And who shows up again? Sam Bradford, another absolute strike to Riley Cooper, catches the ball, and then we move on. But then Kenyon Barner fumbles. And part of me wants to say, why wasn't DeMarco Murray in that situation? But like the whole game, he really wasn't doing that well. He had one good run. And granted, if you give DeMarco Murray a lot more touches, he does well with them. But Sproles, it was just Sproles and Barner's game. They were running pretty hard all damn game. So you can't blame Chip for that. That was actually a good decision not to play Murray as well, or as much. And then we just cut Miles Austin. We benched him against the Patriots, and then we just cut him, which is a great decision in my opinion. We brought in a guy named Jonathan Kraus, I believe is his name, wearing the number 10. I thought he's small too. He looked like Deshaun Jackson running around out there. But we ended up winning the game, man, and that's all I can say. We almost blew it in the end, though, but Eric Rowe was coming up clutch. Playing against those receivers. Tom Brady was targeting him all game long, and he played pretty well. So you got to give Eric Rowe a little bit of props. Byron Maxwell didn't play too bad. He did have a pick. It was a major overthrow. But the fact that he had his eyes on Tom Brady the whole time, that's a plus on my part. Byron Maxwell's actually been playing really well since he was getting burned at the beginning of the season. As like he keeps on moving forward, he's really good. And there's a lot of misinformed people that don't really watch the plays other than like when he's getting when bad things happen. Like they only see when bad things happen on defense. They don't really watch the good stuff. And I mean Byron Maxwell, when he plays man to man, and he's up against the receiver, like he's up on the receiver, he's playing press. Like he does really well. I don't know why Billy Davis has him playing like 20 feet off the receiver. I mean, it's not that exaggerated, but it's pretty far off the receiver. And granted, when we were up by so much, we were kind of playing like a bunch of people over the top because we didn't want any big plays. You'd rather have a 5-yard completion and have them go out of bounds than like a 20-yard completion and go out of bounds. So I understand. And Chip Kelly said in the press conference what they were doing there was they were holding the sidelines and they were protecting against the deep throws. So they didn't want them to run out of bounds and they didn't want deep throws, and they did pretty good job of doing that. Towards the end, I mean, those last two touchdowns, and really those were just Tom Brady constructed drives. So there's not much you can do about that. It is Tom Brady. Now, what do we do after this game? What is the deal after this game? Obviously, this Eagles team is not a Super Bowl team. However, if the Washington Redskins lose tonight, this is probably the first time in my life I'm ever going to be rooting for the Dallas Cowboys. If the Dallas Cowboys beat the Washington Redskins tonight, we will be a half a game behind first place. We're in Philly this weekend against Buffalo. Sam Bradford is back. No, we are 0-3 when Mark Sanchez is at the helm. And granted, you can say that we're 0-2, but that Miami game was really in his hands. Sam Bradford was playing a really good game that game, and if he would have not gotten hurt that game, we probably would have ended up winning. I'm a firm believer in that. 0-3 with Mark Sanchez at the helm, 5-4 with Sam Bradford. So there's that. He's got a winning record as an Eagle. I'm just saying. So Sam Bradford going up against the Buffalo Bills, who have a really good defense next week. A very winnable game, though. If you beat the Patriots, you can beat anybody. And a lot of people are going to say it's a fluke, but Patriots don't give up fluke games. They just don't. They lost to Denver in overtime, and Denver has the same record as they do. So you have a winnable game against Buffalo. Arizona's iffy, but it's in Philly, so we could pull that one out as well. And then you have the Redskins and Giants back to back. I think we play Washington at home, I think, and then we play. I forget. They might both be away games. I'm not entirely sure. But they just moved the Arizona game to primetime football, so that must mean they think that something could really happen here. So I'm really hoping this team could definitely win the division and make the playoffs. I'm not saying they're going to the Super Bowl. Obviously, this is not a Super Bowl team, but they could win a game. Depending on who they play in the playoffs, they could make it to the playoffs. But let's take this one game at a time. I'm just looking for the future. I'd much rather have a playoff appearance than having a higher spot in the draft. So if we win out, that'd be amazing. But we need Washington to lose this week. We need them to lose tonight. So if you're watching this game, root for Dallas. I know it's really hard to do, but root for Dallas, man. And either way, it's a win-win because if Dallas loses, it's a Dallas loss. So that's always great. But thanks, guys, so much for watching. I know I haven't uploaded in a really long time. That's just because I was down. Like, I was so demoralized by this team. I really didn't have, like, the strength to make a video and just embarrass myself. And I would have been so sad anyway in the video that it kind of would have been painful to watch. So here it is. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to leave a like, follow me on Twitter, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out the sponsors in the description. My name is Josh. That's all I got for you guys today. See you guys in the next one. Deuces.